QPlayer 1 introduces a new feature, WebCues. A WebCue is simply a message to any browser connected to the local network. The user can be an iPhone, iPad, Android tablet, Windows tablet, whatever. As long as it can bring up a browser, you can send a message via WebCue. The intent is for use by the stage manager in situations where you don't have an intercom system, or maybe you're still using a light queue system. In this example, the scenario is we open our play, and then sometime shortly after starting, a murderer enters the room, shoots someone, and when the lights come back up, we find them with a gun standing over the victim. The quickness of the scene requires someone to shut the door behind the murderer after they enter. Our cues here will start with our preset lighting and introductory music during the time the audience is coming in. Our show will get ready to run. We'll set the house to half, pause, cue house out, and then fade out the music. We'll fade the preset lighting, let the audience settle, and bring the lights up. As the play progresses, it will come time for the murderer. We'll send a warning to close the door. When that happens, we will do the blackout, the gunshot, and close the door altogether. Wait a moment for the visual cue that the murderer is over the victim and bring our lights back up. But before the show starts, we need to define our locations. There are 5 locations possible in QPlayer. The L location is for local video, which is a second video monitor attached to the stage manager's computer within the booth. There are 4 remote locations where we can send our message. I've set up 3, backstage, stage left, and stage right. This is a one-time task. The cue itself is a control cue of type follow spot with the text of the message and the location to send it to. We'll start our server for a web queue and take the place of someone backstage who has opened their browser. The URL will be the address of the QPlayer 1 computer. You can see the local address for the host by going up to Help About. Here we see 192.168.1.25. In most installations, the first 2 digits would be the same 192.168, and then usually either a 0 or a 1, and finally the individual address of the computer. Entering that address into the browser, we'll make a connection and it'll prompt for a login. Let's make this Bill. We'll thank Bill. Now we need to match Bill with his location. Bill is backstage. We'll save that. They are now matched up. The stage manager is ready. We call cues to preset and run the cues to start the show. Here's our preset, our introductory music, and we're rolling. We're ready to start the show. We'll bring the house to half. You'll notice that the house is on channel 15. It's dropping. House out. Fade the music and automatically dim the lights for preset. Show starts, lights up. We come to the point where we're getting close to the murder. We'll send the warning message for the door close. The play will proceed. We get to the point where the shooting will happen and we will trigger the blackout, the gunshot, and the closing door prompt. We'll see that the murderer has reached the victim, and we can bring the lights back up for the show. We notice that the door closed quite promptly, so we'll send Bill a message thanking him. Good job, Bill. This could easily have been a notice to reset something on stage or any other emergency message that you had to give to Bill. We hope that WebCues will be an additional tool in your efforts for a better show. Thank you.